rapper Charles Jones, known as Julio Foolio, in Tampa.
Okay, so what he said was, and we'll play the clip, was that you guys have talked a couple of times, and he thinks that the beef will end sooner than later.
I don't know him. I never seen him before.
You getting over this is not going to prove anything.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? Like, your mom is still alive, right?
Yeah.
You know, you got siblings?
Yep. I got 2 sisters, a little god sister, and a big brother.
Right. You got people who love you.
Definitely.
Another young person has died as a result of the dispute in Florida's rap culture. Recently, 26-year-old Julio Foolio was singled out while having a birthday celebration. This sad incident adds to the horrifying past of his notorious rivalry with Yungeen Ace, a fellow rapper from Florida. Furthermore, there are reports that Yungeen is currently evading capture after allegedly boasting in a new song about having ordered the hit on Foolio. In a startling turn of events, Yungeen dropped a brand new diss song called Do It, mere hours after Foolio passed away. Additionally, he tweeted something that seemed to make fun of Foolio's passing. There has always been a rivalry between the two rappers and Foolio's KTA and Ace's ATK. This most recent tragedy is part of that rivalry. Additionally, Foolio and Yungeen have both already lost siblings and other friends and family members as a result of their beef. Furthermore, federal officials are purportedly concentrating on Yungeen in relation to this incident in light of Foolio's passing.
You will have kids at one point. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you want to live long enough to have kids.
For sure.
And if you keep going down this road, you're never going to experience what it's like to have kids, which is one of the greatest experiences a human being can have. You know, yeah, you could go down and say, okay, you know, Foolio, he didn't take from nobody, whatever else, but you're not around to, you know, to feel that love because you're gone.
What you trying? And it's crazy because I done dodged death so many times. Sometimes I just be like, this is just the way I live. I don't know, like, I don't know. I just see death so much.
In Allison, a prominent rapper, Charles Jones, whose stage name is Julio Foolio, was celebrating his birthday here in Tampa when it was cut short. Take a look here, a bullet hole here at the wall of this hotel. Also, I'm going to show you here, this window appears to be boarded up. Now, Jones's longtime attorney confirmed very limited details as to what happened here.
Foolio, real name Charles Jones, was one of 4 people shot during the confrontation outside the hotel, according to the Tampa Police Department, who verified this to 2XL magazine. The TPD said in a statement that at approximately 4:40 a.m., Tampa police received a 900 for A at 11606 McKinley Drive, and a total of 4 people were injured. 1 person was pronounced deceased, and 3 other victims are being treated at the hospital. The statement continued by saying, police are investigating what led up to the incident and working to identify those involved. This is an active investigation. Additional information will be released when available. In the meantime, Foolio was celebrating his 26th birthday and was living at an Airbnb, according to News 4 Jax and Foolio's lawyer, Louis Fusco. They moved to a different place when Foolio was asked to leave by the host for having too many guests. Regretfully, Foolio and his pals posted information about their new location on social media. Furthermore, Foolio's attorney claims that after being ejected from the Airbnb, Foolio was accosted at the Holiday Inn Hotel, where he had taken a room.
Attorney Louis Fusco, who represents Jones, confirms the rapper was kicked out of an Airbnb, then went to a hotel. That's where investigators believe Jones and his entourage were ambushed. Social media posts point to the rapper celebrating his birthday, and witnesses say it was interrupted by an unknown group. Now the search is on for the parties involved in the shooting.
In case you're not familiar with Foolio's background, He was a Jacksonville, Florida-born rising star in the rap scene. Additionally, he had a sizable social media following with over 600,000 subscribers to his YouTube channel and over 1 million Instagram followers. However, Foolio was also well known for his outrageous public spat with Yungeen Ace, a rapper from Florida. Furthermore, this dispute was based on a long-standing rivalry between their ATK and was not just a personal one.
ATK gang. Investigators say this organization is connected to a string in Jacksonville.
There's many names for ATK, Ace's top one, 9 people, potentially responsible for 15 of, and who knows.
Years of simmering enmity between the two crews culminated in a number of deadly incidents. The tension between the two groups escalated dramatically in 2017 when Foolio's 17-year-old cousin, Dion Brown, was targeted, and shortly after, DeAndre Thomas, an associate of Yungeen Ace, was charged. Between 2018 and 2021, there were more pointless deaths as a result of the chain reaction that this incident started. Yungeen Ace was the target of a drive-by in June 2018, which claimed the lives of Trevin Bullard, his brother, and 2 other people. Yungeen Ace took 8 hits before she made it out alive. The fact that Foolio appeared to be celebrating Yungeen's brother's murder on social media only served to heighten the hostility between these two groups. When Yungeen Ace, Spinner Ben's Wappa with the Choppa, and Fast Money Goon released the song Who I Smoke in March 2021, the feud took on new dimensions.
Hey, we're shooting for When I See You, Who I Smoke.
Who I Smoke came out of nowhere, went crazy, kind of made it more mainstream to where people who don't even know y'all, they were tapped into it. Did you make them do that?
I don't know. I took it too far when they made a song for a speaker. Once the dead get involved, it's already too.
The chorus of the song Who I Smoke, which copied Vanessa Carlton's 2002 smash song 1,000 Miles, listed the names of Foolio's crew members who had passed away. Foolio reacted shortly afterward with a song titled When I See You. A news article on the 2018 event that killed Yungeen Ace's brother opened this track. Alongside images of Ace's late brother and friends, Foolio danced in a graveyard for the song's similarly inflammatory music video. Both Foolio and Yungeen have mentioned their disagreement in passing over the years in interviews, but they have largely refrained from delving into specifics. Foolio spoke with Vlad TV in July 2021 on Yungeen's dissing of his late younger brother on Who I Smoke. Furthermore, he asserted that several of the listeners that joined Yungeen on that song were formerly his fans before they converted.
I grew up around a lot of, Haitians and cutthroats, and it's just a lot. That's just what it is in Florida.
Okay, because I remember there's like a lyric where he said like my grandma Zoe or something like that.
I say, my grandma do voodoo, and we chop the head off a goose. I got a couple songs referencing like stuff, cause like that's what I'm tied in with. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's why I came to that conclusion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get
Okay, so what part of Jacksonville did you grow up in?
The north side, 1646 West 45th Street, Hilltop Village Apartments. It's like the worst hood in Jacksonville, like literally the worst hood, Hilltop Village Apartments.
Then, when Vlad questioned Foolio about whether he believed the disagreement should be resolved amicably to save more deaths, Foolio just replied that they will eventually get down and have a conversation. Additionally, he disclosed that he had previously spoken with Yungeen on a few occasions and asserted that neither of them desired to see one other.
It just sounds like this is just going to keep continuing and more bodies are going to drop, more people are going to get shot, more mothers are going to cry, people are going to lose their brothers and friends and everything else like that. Could there be anything that could be done with, let's just say, you and Yungeen Ace sitting down together and saying, look, a lot of on both ends, but we have to just basically, we don't have to be friends, but we got to get past this and kind of just move on with our careers because we're both successful in our own way.
It probably happen sooner than later. You never know what God got planned, you know. I told him that a couple times, you know. We be talking time to time, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you never know what can happen. You know, like, it ain't no, you know what I'm saying? We want to kill each other. Nah, we just mutual.
However, Yungeen denied ever having met Foolio face to face and asserted that Foolio and his group were only making fun of him for likes and views when he made an appearance on Vlad TV shortly after.
So what he said was, we'll play the clip, was that you guys have talked a couple of times, and he thinks that the beef will end sooner than later.
I don't know him. I never seen him before in my life.
In person?
Never seen him.
Okay.
No, but that's none of them. Anybody in my city that's into me who rap. See, this the thing. See, okay, my city, like, it's like, everybody in my city, they all rap, right? So they rap to diss me so they can get views, so I can respond. So that's their way of like getting on. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, it's like a whole, like when I got, everybody went to claim me shot. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it was like a whole little big city. So everybody who rap in my city, like who would, they beefing with me right now, none of them even know me. I never even seen them before. You know what I'm saying? So all of them, nobody, I don't know none of them. Like, you know what I'm saying? So everybody started beefing with me out of the blue just because I got on. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I don't know them, so I don't really can't really be known. I don't know them now.
Well, you've never met him in person, and the two of you actually talked on the phone.
Never talked.
Now, Yungeen did finally acknowledge that he had previously dia with Foolio. Vlad mentioned that Foolio was willing to resolve the conflict and work things out, but Yungeen didn't seem to be very receptive to that notion.
He said that you guys had talked. You're saying that's not true.
No, I ain't saying that. No, we don't. He don't. It's like, we done DM'd each other before.
Okay. So you've DM'd each other. So there's been some communication between.
For sure. And like these little clubhouse good shit.
Okay. And when he said that he thinks the beef will end sooner than later, it sounds like he wants to figure out a way to squash it. It sounded like he wants to somehow work things out. Are you open to working things out with him?
He want to work stuff out because he know he don't know me for real. So it's like I say, like, he don't, like, he got what he wanted. Like, he got the fans, like, you know what I'm saying? He got it, he went up, so now he got what he wanted. So now it's like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, bro, I don't know him.
However, supporters claim that Vlad misinterpreted Foolio's statement that the feud will end eventually. It seems that he was not discussing his intentions to have a conversation with Yungeen over a cup of tea. As a result, there is a great deal of conjecture now that Yungeen chose to catch Foolio sliding first. And regrettably, we are currently covering yet another tragedy. And the fact that this cycle will probably go on even without Foolio makes his death all the more heartbreaking. According to Jacksonville-based crime researcher Tom Hackney, who recently spoke with Tampa's WFLA TV, Foolio's passing would only make the current issue worse. Thus, when someone from a competing group emerges, they believe they should be retaliated against for his, and it just keeps happening, according to Hackney. This is where things get even more bizarre, especially in regards to Yungeen Ace. Not too long after Foolio's death, Young released a new diss song titled "I Told Them to Do It." In essence, it sounds as though he may be acknowledging that he gave the order to kill Foolio. Furthermore, just after word of Foolio's surfaced, Yungeen also tweeted something that has since been removed. That boy going back the same day he came in. Furthermore, you don't need to be a detective to figure out who Yungeen was referring to, as Foolio was enjoying his birthday at the time. Furthermore, according to multiple accounts, Yungeen has fled, and the federal authorities are now investigating his role in it. As for the fans, they claim that this is a etabed culture, with a group of adult males acting like kids right out of the school bus and continuously bickering and fighting over trivial issues. Hip-hop is comparable to America's youth demographic. I sensed that evil spirit when I listened to one of this dude's songs around a year ago. Another fan said, "The number of young black males who are enmeshed in that nonsensical lifestyle and who listen to that rubbish music. But how do you feel about this awful circumstance? Is there any possibility that this feud may end soon? Or will Foolio's passing simply make things more violent on Florida's streets?" I want to know what you think. Please leave a remark below in comment section.